Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. We'll start with the today's experiment, that is adder circuit. Okay. So this is experiment number 5, which includes adder, integrator, and differentiator. Okay. So adder is the circuit which is going to add the two input voltages what we are providing to the op amp. So let us start with the aim of this experiment. The aim of the experiment is to design an adder circuit using an op amp and observe the output. Okay. So what are the components required here? We require op amp, resistor, CRO probes, and regulated power supply, breadboard, and connecting wires. Okay. So before we start with the experiment, we'll see the design part, how it is. So this is the design part. So so initially they will be giving you the gain value, that is AV is equals to 1. So you can see here it is 1. So this can be given by any value. So gain can be of 2 also, 3 also, that depends on the design and construction. So let us see now the next point here is, let us assume R1 is equals to R2 is equals to R, whose value is nothing but it is equals to 10 kilo ohms. Okay. So this is about the selecting the value of R. This is about the selecting the value of R. Now with this, using this value of R and the gain given, we shall calculate the value of feedback element, that is RF. Okay. So let us see AV is equals to minus of RF divided by R1. So this is the formula to find out the gain. So that is, gain is given, it is equals to 1 equals to minus of RF, that we have to calculate. Since we are connecting the input to the inverting terminal, so we are considering this as a minus, so which is out of phase. R1 is 10 kilo ohm. So from this we get RF value as 10 kilo ohms. So that is what we have calculated here, RF value as 10 kilo ohms. Now after this we have to find out the output voltage, that is V0. So how we are going to find out the output voltage? So we know the value of RF, we know the value of R1. Similarly here also RF and R2 value, we have to substitute this and multiply with the respective voltages what we are providing here from V1 and V2. Okay. So with this we can able to calculate the output voltage. Okay. Now let us move on to the circuit diagram. So these are the two voltages, V1 and V2. Okay, V1 and V2. So these two voltages are fed to the inverting terminal of the op amp, that is pin number 2. So these two voltages are connected through the resistor R1 and R2. And inverting terminal, that is pin number 3, is grounded here. Okay, you can see it is grounded. So 4 and 5 are the pin numbers through which we are going to supply a constant voltage for what? For a op amp, that is plus and minus 12 volt, we are giving it through the constant supply. And pin number 6 is used for fetching the output, and RF is the element which is connected as the feedback resistor. Okay. So with this we shall move on to the circuit part. Okay. So we'll see here how is the circuit. Now these are the two resistors here. You can see these are the two resistors which are connected across the input voltages V1 and V2. So you can see here these are the two voltages V1 and V2. So these two voltages are fed to the op amp inverting terminal through the resistor R1 and R2. So these two resistors are R1 and R2, and this resistor is called as feedback resistor RF, and this is a op amp. Okay, the black color IC is nothing but it is a op amp. So for this op amp we are going to connect, we are going to give a constant supply, that is of plus 12 volt and minus 12 volt, and this is a common terminal which we have to ground. So this dual supply is used for providing a constant voltage source to the op amp. So you can see here I have connected two supply voltage, this is plus 12 volt and minus 12 volt, and this is the common which I have connected to the ground. Now output is measured across the multimeter, so you can also use the CRO also to measure the output. Okay, it's optional. Now you give any voltages here, like for example if I increase the input voltage, I'll now set it to some value V1. Let us say V1 is set to say for example it is 2 volt. Okay, it is fluctuating, so we'll assume like it is 2 volt, and here we are going to set this for 1 volt. So again this side also it is fluctuating, you can see here. So approximately it is 1 and this is 2. So together when we add both the voltages V1 and V2, we should the result should be around 3 volt. So that is what you can see here at the output. So this is the output voltage 3.12 what we are getting. So this is what adder circuit. Okay, so it is going to add the two input voltages what we are giving. Okay, so with this I'll conclude the experiment here. So you can also see slightly I'm going to vary the input here, so at the same time the output is also varying. Okay, so this is nothing but the function of a adder circuit. Okay, thank you.